Good morning. Today I am going to present about Java Server Pages, commonly known as JSP. This is an important technology used in web development to create dynamic web pages using Java. JSP is a server-side technology to create dynamic web pages. It was built on top of Java Servlet technology and it was developed by Sun Microsystems. The main idea of JSP is that it combines HTML and Java in a single file. It runs on a web server. Now let's look at why we are using JSP. In HTML we have got static content, that means the content is same for every user, but in JSP we have got dynamic content. The content can change based on the user input or data. HTML also does not support logic, but JSP allows Java code. So JSP is cleaner and easier compared to writing in HTML inside servlets, and it is ideal for building user interfaces. JSP goes through several steps before showing the output. The first is translation, where JSP is converted into a servlet. Then compilation, the servlet is compiled to a class file. Then loading, the class is loaded into the memory. Then instantiation, the object is created, and the last step is execution, where the request is processed and the output is sent into the browser. Then scriptlets. Scriptlets allows us to write Java code inside JSP. Here is the syntax. For example, we can declare a variable and print it using the Java code. The output of the code is directly displayed on the web page. We have also expressions and declaration in JSP. Expressions are used to directly print values to the page, and declarations declare variables or methods at the page level. Here we are declaring a variable called count. The next one is directives. Directives provide instruction to the JSP container. There are three main types: page directive, include directive, taglib directive. Page directive is used for page settings. Include directive is used to include another file. Taglib directive is used to include tag libraries. These help in managing JSP pages more effectively. The next one is implicit objects. JSP provides some built-in objects called implicit objects. For example, the request is used to get user input, the response is used to send output, session is used to store user data, out is used to display output, application is used for shared data. These objects are automatically available, so we don't need to create them. Here is a simple example. First, we have an HTML form where the user enters their name. Then in JSP, we get that name using the request object. Finally, we display a message like hello plus username. This shows how JSP makes web pages dynamic. Now let's compare JSP and servlets. JSP is mainly used for presentation, while servlets are used for business logic. JSP uses HTML with Java, so it's easier to read. Servlets use only Java, which can be complex for user interfaces. So in MVC architecture, JSP acts as the view, while servlet acts as the controller. At last, JSP is used in many real-world applications like banking portals, e-commerce websites, student management system, hospital management systems, etc. Basically, any system that needs dynamic web pages can use JSP. To conclude, JSP helps in creating dynamic web pages using Java. It is initially converted into a servlet. Important features include scriptlets, expressions, declaration directives, and implicit objects. It is mainly used as the view in MVC architecture. Thank you.